All right, headed to the stage is the co-host and co-producer of the monthly comedy show, The New Funny Crowd. She also is working on a one-woman show named Feminist. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm thrilled. Let's give it up for the one and only, the wonderful, the hilarious, Cara Winsor Hehir.
Thank you, Katy. You treasure. How is everyone? It's a great show. I've done some good laughing. Yeah, I have this one-woman show I'm writing, Feminist, as in femme menace. And it's mostly about riding my bike. I love riding my bike. Any bike riders in the room? Yeah. I'm a terror on my bike. I will chase you down if you do anything. I chase a citywide cab down recently on my bike. Scared the shit out of him. Anyways, a lot of interesting things happen to me on my bike, I have to say. You know, usually I load up my bike on my, I like to get my axe and some wood to chop and stuff my bikini in a bag, and I go in the woods, right? And that's the thing I love to do. I like to ride my bike into the woods. But yeah, some very interesting things happen to me when I ride my bike into the woods. One of the things that happens to me is I get yelled at. It's different things, sometimes it's a cat call. Sometimes it's someone going, "Go, bitch!" Or "Yeah, you bitch!" It usually contains bitch. The most common thing, though, that I tend to get called or have yelled at me when I'm on my bike is fat bitch. I know, people go, "Oh, that's terrible." I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just bored by it. I think it's boring. It's like if you've called me a fat bitch when I've been on my bike, I've yawned. You know, it's like, sure, what? Tell me something that you didn't read on my Instagram profile. Yes, absolutely, fat bitch. You know? So this is a thing that I often hear on my bike. I just ride along. But recently, I got something interesting yelled at me when I was on my bike. So I was riding my bike up a big hill. One of those hills that's so big that it's got a hairpin turn on it, right? You know what I mean? So I'm going up this big hill on my bike. I just made the hairpin turn. When this thing got yelled at me. Now, usually when someone yells fat bitch on me, they're usually in a truck. They have a hat like Andrew's. Bit of a scruff. You know, I'm okay, I know what's coming. And this day, I had just made this hairpin turn. I just made it when I heard the roar of a fascist 150. Just coming up the hill, making that turn behind me. And I'm yeah, here we go. Here we go. So the truck pulls out quite quickly, passes me, and as it does, I hear the most incredible thing I've ever heard in my life, which was, "If I had to fuck you, I'd cut my own dick off." I was fascinated. Where did that come from? What caused him to see me and think this immediately? He only saw me 30 seconds ago, and I don't think he was getting it from me. I could have been sending out the blurred lines, but I don't think he was getting it from me. So where did it come from? How is it in those, 10 seconds that he's seen me, and he was driving fast, it was shorter than 10 seconds, that he thought, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to fuck that woman. I don't wanna fuck that woman. Oh, I've gotta tell her." How did that happen? happen. That's a short period of time to go from that. Are all his relationships that fast? I don't know. Anyway, so he drives on, and I'm thinking, that's incredible. What is that about? I was so focused on this, I got to the top of the hill and was like, I'm on the top of the hill. I didn't even notice. I hate fucking climbing hills on my bike. Didn't notice, because I was so busy trying to figure out what it was that inspired him to say this to me. And I think I came to a conclusion. Now, bear with me, all right? I think that what must have happened is, he got up that morning, and he was going out to run his errands. He's dropping the kids off at the ex-house, because she didn't stay with him. Maybe he's got to go to the grocery store. So he leaves Sobeys, he goes out into the parking lot, and there's a fog, as there always is in this fucking city. And out of the fog comes a little old woman. Maybe she's like a ghost or a hag. And she sees him and she says, You are going to have to fuck someone today. You are going to see a fat, sweaty, middle-aged, menopausal, laboring woman on her bicycle. And you are going to have to fuck her. And he's like, go away, old woman. Go away. Oh God, downtown's getting worse these days, isn't it? Jesus Christ. And he gets in his truck, and he's driving home. He tears out of the parking lot, and he's driving home. He's like, that fucking woman, she's fucking crazy. Going up the hill, chug, in his big truck. Makes the turn, and bam! There I am. In all my sweaty menopausal glory. And he goes, oh my God, it's true. There she is. She's on her bike, she's laboring, she's sweaty. I'm gonna have to fuck her. I don't even know this woman. Oh God, I can't do this. I can't fuck some woman I don't know. And he puts the window down. I'm old, I keep thinking they still roll. He puts the window down and he leans out and he yells, if I had to fuck you, I'd cut my own dick off! Because boys, chivalry isn't dead. And if it is, lucky for him, I carries my axe on my bike. Thanks very much.